What's going on, guys? Got the Killer here with a brand new stream, and it looks like my restream thingy's not working in the chat. Give me a second, because I gotta make sure I can see everybody who's here. But we are playing Doki Doki Literature Club again. But this time, this mod. Last time we finished Doki Doki Rain Cloud. Now we're on Doki Doki and Normal VN. So I don't know. I found this one pretty quickly after I stopped streaming, and I was like, might as well do it again tonight. Get some more footage for you guys to see. So we're gonna start it out. I have no clue what to expect, so let's get right into it. Hey! I see an annoying girl running from a distant waving her arms like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Excuse me, sorry. I'm drinking. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see myself making today. We used to walk together on days like this, but starting around high school, we would oversleep. She would oversleep more often and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk unless they or catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You said that you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Subaru. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you don't wait for me after all. You did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Subaru, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me that you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sarah likes to worry a little too much about me, and when I'm perfectly content on just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and manga. Or anime, whatever. I should have said. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die if the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years, just because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if that makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why'd I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. I'm as cold as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice to start with anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's... You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so... I thought, you know... Know what? Well, that you could come to my club, Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori's vice president of Literature Club. Not that I was ever aware that she had an interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell Sayori's a bit of airhead, or if she's just so cunning as to plan this all out. I let along sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori because I can't English today. Sayori is full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Can't English. Hey everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me the new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Subaru, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude. Apparently his name Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably the first year. She's also one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her. When she gets moody, Sayori sits that quietly into my ear and then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy, and this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Subaru. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels so a little... You too, Monika. Come sit down, Subaru. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll grab the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. And how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged over the table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened, so there's one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table and tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and the little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monika, I'd follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking at the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki was quiet. I can't but notice her sneaking nice in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you, or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for you. No, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not it. Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what did you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Somebody tells us dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems like really happy here, so... Oh, that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget, publicity, and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make it something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri nods also in agreement. Settings. Okay, so never mind. I'm not gonna worry about that. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it comes to something like that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work to convince people that both fun and worthwhile, but it also makes school events and festivals much more important. I'm confident. Okay, so I'm sure everybody's seen this multiple times, so I'm kind of gonna we're just gonna skip to the first part because I don't want to read all this again. Just so you know, I want something new. I know there's a Monica part to this mod, so give me a second. Let's do this. Okay, so I could skip a good portion of it because I've already read all of this before. There we go. All 4 girls, like I said. No point in doing the introduction if you've already seen it. Oh no, I'm just picking stuff this time. Beauty. Valentine, contamination, agonizing, fester, embrace. I'm kind of eating dinner at the same time I'm streaming, so this is kind of me not talking and eating at the same time, so you guys know. You're so adorable, look at them all. Dang it, I keep getting Sayori and Monica. Kinda curious. Monica! Milk, whistle, joy, judgment. Squid. Okay. Socks, flee, sport, suicide. That would be Sayori's. I can tell you that right now. So is that one, I guess. It's just Monica. Thank you for the sub. Let's see. Club. Piano. Aura. That's not the right person. Oh well. I've not even done one for her yet. I feel bad. Music. Because I feel bad, I'm going to do bubbles. And then, yeah. Inside philosophy poof question. Okay, so I either got Monica or I got Sayori. That's my gut. So nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Subaru. I hope this isn't too overwhelming a commitment to you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join the club this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. It's like saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Subaru always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even me asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. So that's because your room is a messy distraction. It's so messy, it's distracting. Blah, blah, blah. Jeez, I cannot speak. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two really are good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Subaru could be good friends too. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation, but just whatever, me too. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal, when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means I'm up to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out the book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might like. Jeez. Hey, cat. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. We could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like. Despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities events, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sarah and Monica have a very cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book, and I can't help but notice that it's expression that she was waiting for this chance. Yes, I wouldn't say it's the best, but it's a really good game, don't get me wrong. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. Monica walks over to me. I was thinking she might have been busy with the presidential activities, but she doesn't seem to be in any type of rush. Hey, Subaru. She smiles at me. I need to run into the next room for some supplies, but it's a lot, and I might not be able to carry it. Can you help? I shrug. Why not? Sure, I'll help out. Yay, thanks, Subaru. She grins. She turns to the other club members. Okay, everyone. Subaru and I will be back. Sayori, make sure nothing goes wrong, okay? Sayori turns to Monica, startled. Huh? I mean, alright. Sayori smiles, feigning confidence. Monica and I exit the room. We walk into the hallway. It's unfamiliar to me, being a third-year student, but Monica leads the way. The club. You know, we've only known each other for about a month, but we've become really good friends, you know? I don't know what I'd do without the others. Even you, Subaru. For the day or so you've been in here, you already fit in so well. I guess we have Sayori to thank for that, huh? Yeah. Her expression changes. The silence fills the air until we enter the classroom. Monica starts rummaging around for the miscellaneous items. I shove my hand in my pockets and look around the room. Despite my intention, I end up taking occasional glances at Monica. Hey Subaru, can you hold this for me? Monica hands me a stack of posters. I grab them. Awkward silence begins again. I decide to break it by asking her a question. Hey Monica, why didn't you join one of the Beijing clubs? I mean, I know you said you like things quieter, but don't you hang out with the huge groups during school hours anyway? That's a good point. The truth is, though, I would only earn my presidency over the other clubs because I'm popular. I'd rather actually earn it for a start. Plus, I still like it quieter anyway. That's part of the reason it's a literature club, as not many people will be willing to join us. A fair point, seeing as how Sayori had to almost drag me here. I can't understand this, though. You became a president with little prerequisites, so over there you have a lot of power and you barely have to lift a finger. Plus, even as a leader, you wouldn't need to do nearly as much there. Isn't that a good thing? She chuckles. Were you ever popular, Subaru? In any grade level? Well, I mean, I was really liked in my class back in 6th grade, and people were really nice to me last year. Even if it was only so they could cheat off my homework. Monica again laughs. No need to impress me, Subaru. Trust me on this. But popularity is a very grass is always greener on the other side situation. But you're the talk of the entire school. Everyone thinks you're really pretty, smart, athletic, literally everyone wants to date you. Does everyone, including you, Subaru? She says this with more quizzical tone than an amused one. As much as I wanted to answer, I decided to ignore the question. Why would you not want that kind of thing? For one, being watched like that is terrible. Have you ever watched the TV show Bigger Brother? The one with cameras, always and constantly watching? Imagine that, every day at school. If I was talking to you like this, just a few hours earlier, there would already be hundreds of rumors about you, how you and I are making out in the closet together. I try to hide how much of that idea makes me blush. She continues. I'm not puzzled at why you'd want that. I would think being unpopular is more fun, no? Yeah, well, video games, anime, and image boards aren't all they're cracked up to be. Monica once again chuckles. I still wouldn't mind doing that, honestly. Maybe for a day. Although, I guess the grass is greener for me too, huh? Definitely. Gets kind of lonely when the people who talk to you will only know you for about 10 minutes before they move on. I suppose that's true. I guess no matter what, a person gets... They always look at someone else and wish for what they have, huh? Hey, when it comes to looks, at least I think only one of us is wishing we were as attractive as the other. Aw, don't sell yourself too short, Subaru. There are people that totally find you attractive, inside and out. She smiles and grabs materials we were supposed to get in the first place and walk back. I think about what she said. It may be easy for her to say, but it does still feel really nice to hear, especially from her. We walk into the ice cream. Monica thanks Sayori for taking over. Natsuki sticks her head out from the manga to complain. Monica, we didn't need anyone to babysit us, and Sayori wasn't the best qualified for us either. This time Yuri sticks her head out of her own. I can agree with you, in a way. Nobody needs to babysit us. I was perfectly fine. Natsuki gets noticeably irritated by this. Oh wow, Yuri. You're not 8 years old anymore. Good job. Jesus. I'm sure everyone, especially Subaru, is super impressed. Yes, Natsuki. You're right. I'm not 8 years old anymore. Soon enough, you'll learn that that's a big milestone to hit. Oh. When is your 9th birthday party scheduled, by the way? Natsuki was visibly angry. A smile shortly before retorting. It's expected to come right after you grow some confidence, Yuri. Come to think of it, I guess that means I'll be 8 years old forever. They go back and forth for another few seconds when Sayori finally steps in. Guys, you're proving Monika's point. You're both friends. Stop arguing like you hate each other. Yeah, when Sayori is the most mature person in the room, something has to be wrong. Sayori's voice. Yuri and Natsuki go silent and both go back to what they were reading. Alright, well, I think we might be able to ease the tension by reading our poems, everyone. By the way, did you remember to write poems last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find that much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. This pulls out her poem. Sayori's wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a notebook. And the other hand, Monika wrote hers in the composition of book. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I did the same myself. Monika, yes, yep. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, Subaru. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club with like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Subaru. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. Wow. Of all the writing styles you choose, this one is really enjoyable. The writing in it is really mysterious, and meaning you get at first might not be the actual meaning there is. It reminds me of a tiny bit of my own poems. Something really interesting about having a reader second guess themselves, you know? Tricking them to dead end, or having them follow a clue that doesn't really mean anything. Hi! And hearing the different interpretations is really neat too. But I'm sure you know all about that. After all, that's why this poem is so good. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always find a way that helps to suit you. I can't read. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to read. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Haha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. We've already read this once before. Yep. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person for asking feedback. Haha, it's okay. Yeah, that style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. Okay, so this is pretty much just gonna be... We're gonna go to Yuri. I don't think their poems have changed at all, so... Yep, they haven't changed. That's all I needed to know. Come on. I don't care, I've already gone through this before. Just leave, did the sharing poems, it was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Suru, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe we'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. And you know what? That means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nodded myself with a new Subaru. Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. So you're going to me. Joining it either. Sayori? About what happened earlier. What do you mean? Is that happening? I don't know. I don't know. That's really the first time I've seen a fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Subaru, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone else is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. It's an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Yay! Monika's like blocking off Sayori completely. It's okay, Monika. Popular. Just. Beauty. I don't know which one to pick. Character. Vanilla? No. Unrestrained? Existence. That's the one. Essence, tears, mouse, dark, sugar, play, fireworks, sweet, shopping, misfortune. Let's see. Essence? That's freaking Yuri's. Delete. Dang it. Flower, hope, peace, feather, fantasy, heart. Club. Leadership. Literature. I could actually go for all of them right there. Squid. Milk, skipping, passion, emotions, explode, charm. Piano, president, games, oh, emerald, freedom. Another day passes, and it's time for the club to meet again. Enter the club room as usual. Sing greets me. Hey, Subaru. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to being in a little bit, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to be mood, but I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No, thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Sayori. Well, all of a sudden, no reason. I just wanted us to look. So everybody knows. Only use 1 coin's fall. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? Simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plain conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. There's only one thing, you're always hungry, and so that only leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. Feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Okay, I'm not reading this, I'm sorry. I hate that it's all the same dialogue from the original game. I hate having to read this. Again, it's like so annoying to me, I don't know. I have to have I like something new. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have you ever heard anything about her lately? Not me. You don't think she has a... I'd be surprised. What? Oh, mine. Excuse me. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica loosely glances at me. Never mind that. What'd you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I was kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'll also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Subaru. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I would really love the chance to share some once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I just leave Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm not sure not to complain about her anyway. Settle down. Sayori somehow already finished. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared in the closet. Oh, darn it. I turn to see Monica seems to have dropped some folders as papers flew everywhere. I click a scramble to have her in, and I possibly look at her while she's bending over. Oh, an accident. I pick up as many as I can and hand them to her. Thanks, Subaru. You're a real gentleman. You know that? Sort of minor compliment, I feel my face blushing slightly. Naturally, I try to hide it and thank Monica anyway. It was nothing. You looked like you need help. You needed help, and I wanted to be the one to do it. You wanted to be the one to do that. And what does that mean, Subaru? No, not like that or anything. I think it would be good if me to help a friend. I was just teasing you. Then you get so flustered over it. Besides, a guy like you probably has a girlfriend already, right? I don't know what she means a guy like me, but I informed her she was wrong. Actually, no. Still single as ever. Subaru. There's gotta be someone who likes you. Nope. At this point, I've stopped asking too. Even if there was a girl I liked, I don't think I'd ask her out. Is there a girl you like? Look, Monica's giving me. Something about it just doesn't give me the ability to lie. I probably should. It'd make things much easier, but I can't. Yeah, there is one. Subaru, you like someone? That's it. Sit down. Tell me everything. Uh-oh. With that, she pulls me up one of the desks and sits down and motioning for me to sit across from her. Oh, God. Why does she look dead? Look, she looks dead. AF. What is this? I have awkwardly turned around in the chair head, but it works. So, what's she like? I'll stare at Monica for a minute. does feel good to have a girl I was crushing on so very much interested in me like this. But I have no idea what to do. I can't just tell her, can I? That might mess everything up. It's probably too direct. I realize that obvious gap between me and her is probably, as she probably has a lot more experience with this kind of thing. She starts to look a bit confused, so I speak up. Well, she's really pretty. A lot more popular than me too, but she's fun to hang around. I hope I'm not being too obvious. My current tactic is to describe Monica to Monica without making her obvious. She's popular. Is she someone I know? It seems to be working. Yeah, I'd say you know her pretty well. I start to smirk a bit. She really doesn't know who, does she? She puts her head down and begins to whisper. It's not Sayori, is it? I look over to Sayori, chatting with Atsuki. They're talking about the same anime I haven't seen and discussing the personality traits of some of the characters. No, it's not Sayori. I wouldn't really call Sayori popular, even if she is well liked. Hey, why haven't you talked about them yet? I guess I just didn't really feel like getting rejected, which I knew I was going to be. She's not the type of girl to really go for a guy like me. Suguru, you don't know that. Even if you think that, there's no reason not to ask. Rejection may be temporary pain, but not asking is potential that wastes forever. That's Monica's real life tip of the day, ha ha ha. She's doing a really good job of proving her point, but being herself, but I still have no courage to admit to her. I really can't bring myself to even say the words. I'm just about to respond to her when Yuri walks up. So, I really don't mean to interrupt, but are we gonna actually read our poems? Oh yes! Sorry about that, everyone. It's time to read last night's poem, isn't it? Ooh, baby. Hi again, Subaru. How's writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that, as long as it's not going to bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote with for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. Wow, I enjoyed this one more than yesterday's. The style of it reminds me of someone. Really? I blush. Does Monica know I've been taking inspiration from her? Sayori, of course. I breathe a sigh of relief. I guess not. Actually, Sayori might not be right. Is she messing with me? I think we both know who this is really written for. But anyway, you want to read my poem now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. No, boo-doo-boo. She's telling me to save the game. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kinda like playing with my space on paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood for the poem I cannot read. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines, really short, makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. Hold on a minute. I think that should fix that. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with a reader. So, putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Oof. Or when something unexpected might happen. Wait, is this a tip about writing? What am I even talking about? Haha. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, so we're probably going to skip through. For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday. I was reading this poem. Now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine. That's not really true. Meaning, when I disrespected her, I disrespected you, didn't I? Oh no. Yuri, you might be reading into this a little too much. How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So please, don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants, but it's not fair when you do that. Yuri, please. It makes it easier for me if you don't express your concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need. Yuri smiles lightly. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts, I said to myself, all I can do is accept how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I'll have no choice but abide by that request. Oh. That's new. Well, I can admit it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good. But I still don't like this one. It's trying too hard to be serious. What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep-sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Unless you stop short of all of them. Don't tell me. You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? Keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this angsty. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I am so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem and I handed her over. Take your stupid poem. If you read it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a young girl step in my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be the world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Sayori! Oh, I like this one, Subaru. It has some nice feelings in it, and I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I just like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try to give it some thought? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give a rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Subaru. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? I've already read that one before. I don't want to. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've got a pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had the bad habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if anyone goes to the... It's about the festival. Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything in the... We're just embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite and I cannot read. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sarah's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sorry, who's been coloring a poster holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't. You didn't already start putting up those posters, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's a bad idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine it. Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked it. So, I'm sorry. But, I still think we should give it our best shot. Ooh. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share it with others? And inspire them the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remains sad. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... I look at Natsuki. Doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glanced around like... I guess I don't have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. Words to life, something Lord of mercy. So a good example. Ready next? Yours all fired up? All of a sudden. Okay, so I'm gonna skip this bit since we've all read it before. We've been noticed a few days, a lot of things have happened already. Changed. But today's Sayori is a little bit quieter than usual on the way out. Hey Sayori? Huh? Sorry, I was spacing out. Oh, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that One day, Monica asks to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? We're kind of putting one on the spot here. Well... Walking in with Monica, huh? Why does the thought sound like my heart beat? I mean, if she asked, I probably wouldn't reject her. That would be mean. Isn't she so nice and thoughtful? That has nothing to do with what I just said. Haha, you admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never gonna happen. Well, maybe, but I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know. Need you? Sayori. I can't figure out what you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. But it was kind of fulfilling trap me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her, but if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen in that time. Oof. Yeah. Scratch my leg. President. Fate. Popular. Tenacious excitement. Sunset, papa, flying, tragedy, heaven sent. Tenacious. Ugh. Festival. Broken feather, Valentine, childhood, vitality, boop, sweet, jealousy, cute. Sweet. Jealousy. Insight, universe, covet, cheer, meager, clouds, hope, misfortune. No way, I never realized it actually moved. No. That's so weird. What the fudge? What is this? Okay, so that's how you know if it's hers. Okay, so each one does their own little face whenever you go over it. I just realized that. I've never noticed that until just now. So this one doesn't have any Monica things. That one does. That's so weird. I never realized that. This is so weird. I've never noticed that before. That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano band? Yep. Yep. Skip. But it's the whole day of school. Yep. Squid. That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say it. I don't like squid. Besides, what do you mean you of all people? It's right in your name. Monica. Ika. Ink monster? Is that what that means? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our event for now. Fine. Your reactions are as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's. Excuse me? Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. You have my hand in front of her face. Huh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for some of these things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you having fun, alright? Say so. Some papers on the desk. Subaru, what's up? Hey, there's some. Okay, yep. A lot better than I do. You really like this. I want the new stuff. Me? What the hell on earth are you come to that conclusion? Well, I really shouldn't say too much, but Sayori likes to talk about you more than anyone else. Sayori. I've already read all this before. It triggers me. It triggers me. Alright, Monica slides meaningful. My name is Abada. Let's consider this. Walks across her. Sayori sitting. Can you hear from here? So I myself. I know Sayori told me not to worry, but But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Oof. Eating. Give me a second. Behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do but wait for Monica. Everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve the bones, I do the same. I make a comment, she smiles at me. I wonder what she's thinking about. Talk about with Sayori. Oi. I'm sorry, I do not speak that language. Excuse me. Hi, Subaru. Have the about what you want to participate for the blah blah blah. Okay, English. Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I have to give some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It'll also make me happy to see you. Haha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Well, Subaru, why don't you just tell me? I stare in confusion. Haha. You make it so obvious sometimes. It's clear just who exactly you're writing these for. Haha. Well, I mean, don't worry. It shows me that you're enjoying my poems. It's flattering. Plus, looking at it is helpful. Seeing your writing parroted back at you can help you see the flaws and strengths of it better, and then just writing it and leaving it there. So thanks. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you right now, alright? Alright. Let's see. Is this new? Lady who knows everything. An old lady tell tales. A beautiful lady who has found everything, every answer, all meaning, all purpose, blah, 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 blah. A feather. I think I already read this one. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get so philosophical. Not really much thought into it. It's quite almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I've noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about something sad and happy. I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much time into. But if you find other people who enjoy your writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Let's go to Sayori, because she's gonna leave really early. That's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about it, I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. I didn't write this for anyone specific. Maybe that's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Subaru. Sayori? Is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling okay. I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. She'll come to me, but I should leave her be for now. Next. Oh my god, you skanks. Well done for sharing poems. Hold on a second. Is it me or did something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Wait. Oh, yeah, she did. Look, even Yuri's not immune to it. Into your reality. Yep. stagnating air is common foresighting table, something about that. In your book, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Hello, chocolate chip. Kitties. Welcome to the stream. Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh. That's a curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will make cupcakes, and we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. So you will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me with come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit. But I can tell things are even harder on her when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should be able to make some banners and decorations to help set up the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in the focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. Monica, great. Okay, that's great, sorry. Will be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Subaru, the one who truly is useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It'd probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting to spend the weekend with one of the club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me any choice. And you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Suru may not like to be around if you'll make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to be assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Super to... What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. And then I think it's up to Super to decide who's contributed. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said. I'm just surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Saru, you're okay with this, right? And then it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone look straight at me. Monica. Come on, I want to do Monica. I want Monica. No. What? I have no clue what that says. I'm sorry, but I am like completely lost on what you just said. I'm sorry. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know. We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to properly distribute our resources. So are you going to do the right thing, President? Decided to interject. Guys, I have more agency than just going along with something because she said so. Besides, I'm sure Sayori can help one of you two herself. This will probably be really important. I should help Monica with it, at the very least. He realizes that her words implied, and look for remorse comes over her face. You're right. It really was silly of us to think you couldn't decide this. I'm sorry for being stupid. Here's attitude. No worries lost on Natsuki. How? Hey, you could have been stupid enough to do that. I was just trying to watch out for you, but clearly you are too dumb to see it. Natsuki, I don't think you're giving Subaru enough credit. Yeah, well, I think you're giving him too much credit. I know exactly what you're doing. Me and Monica look at each other. She comes up to me and whispers in my ear, maybe it'd be best if we just leave, huh? Is that exactly what we do? In hindsight, I feel kind of bad for letting them argue like that, but they're both probably not going to kill each other. Probably. We're almost out of the hall when Monica stops me. Hey, here's my number, alright? Just in case we need to talk about anything. Speaking of which, do you have supplies for this? Yeah, I should. Then it's settled. We'll meet at your house. See you Sunday. Before I have a chance to ask why we're meeting at my house, she walks off. I contemplate texting her to ask, but eventually I just shrug off and walk home. I can't believe this. Monica is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she's looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us, or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. Sunday comes. It's already Sunday. I'm sitting in my room watching something or another when I hear the doorbell ring. I check my hair, put on a pair of pants, and go to answer the door. Hey, Subaru. Ooh. Ew, it's tacky. It's not even the right, like, color scheme of everything. Oh, that's triggering me. Oh, that triggers me so much. Oh well. You ready to start with decorations? Yep. Come on in. It's weird seeing her in something other than her uniform, but casual clothes look really nice on her. I wonder if she's thinking about my clothes too. We get set up in my room, and I get out my materials. Before we know it, we have the system established. So, what do you think? Green or orange here? It's a blue poster, so orange is probably your best bet. She takes the orange glitter and the glue and sprinkles it all over the poster. She puts it in the finished pile and grabs a new poster. And she begins working on it. I realize there's still 20 more posters left, and this one is in the pile. How many of these will we need exactly? Getting impatient, huh? Don't worry. We only need about 10 more. We could probably get it done quicker if we both worked on them at the same time. I mentally kick myself for not thinking of that. Grab a blank poster and stare at it for a bit. I remember why I offered to help her and not to do it myself. After a few minutes, she notices. Need some help, Subaru? Sorry, I don't really have any ideas of what to do here. Look, it's easy. She forms an L with the glue, then an I, and then a T. See? Here, you try. I attempt to create an E, but it looks more like a mauled smiley face. Here, look. She gets behind me and grabs my hands and helps me make the glue bottle. It's only about a minute before she realizes what's going on and then jumps away. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that, sorry. Mona's face turns bright red. She starts panicking and she takes a few steps back. I realize it's up to me to save the situation. Hey, it's alright. You were just helping me out, that's all. Yeah, you're right. I guess. You think you got it now, though, Subaru? Yep, I think I'll be good. Thank you for help. Well, with that, she turns back to her poster and cheeks bright red. I turn back to mine, right out of the rest of the Radiation Club, put glitter on it, and show it to her. See, that's really nice. Everyone can improve with a little help from a friend. Thank you, Monica. That's really nice of you. Don't mention it. Let's just continue with the posters, alright? I thank her and set down the poster. I am a bit into the next one when I get a text from Sayori. She's asking how we're doing. I tell her about how we're getting the posters done together. Monica notices this. God, Sayori? Does she have to interrupt everything? Sayori? Do you not like her or something? Monica face changes. Oh no, it's not that. Not at all. Sayori's one of my best friends. But I wish she didn't always just cut in, you know. It's a bit of annoying. She can be a bit of annoying sometimes, but she's not really cutting into anything. She's just asking how we're doing. I guess. I still don't like it. Are you jealous, Monica? No. Not at all, Sayori. No, definitely not. She lacks confidence in the statement. I turn back to our posters. When we finish with all of them, we take the time to marvel at our work. Well, that's it, huh? I suppose that's my cue to pack my stuff. That's what she says, but she doesn't seem very happy about it. I show her out, and she stops me before I go back. Subaru? She says. She starts to get rather close to me. This is always said dumb when I see it in a movie, but now it all makes sense. I guess it's just best to say that and avoid that trap. I'm in love with you. I'm shocked. Monica liked me? Monica likes me? Is this some kind of joke? I was thinking, well, you know, we could date. Oh my god, it's real. I take a minute to gather my thoughts. What should I say? Monica? Yeah, I'd love to. Her eyes light up. Yay! I guess that makes the festival our first date, huh? Yeah, hahaha. I'll see you there, Subaru. She walks off and probably the happiest I've ever seen her. Likewise, I'm probably the happiest I've ever been. Something inside me always feared what happened if I asked her, but she asked me instead. Plus, I've never had a girlfriend before, so Monica's a pretty good start. I turn around and walk back to my house. Festival's going to be great. I walk into the Letters Club and the usual scene greets me. Yuri's sitting at her desk reading her book, and Natsuki Sayori's talking about something, and Monica's late again. Hey Subaru, where's your girlfriend? Natsuki calls out. I'm shocked she knows that we're dating. How did you know that me and Monica were dating? Did Sayori tell you? Come on, it's obvious. I'm sure that Yuri, even with her nose buried in her book, still notices it. Hearing her name, Yuri looks up. Did you say something, Natsuki? Have you ever noticed something's up between Monica and Subaru? By something's up, you mean, like, they like each other, correct? Yep. Then yes, it's a bit hard not noticing it. With that, she goes back to reading. Natsuki begins to speak with Monica as well. Walks in. Sorry that I'm late, everyone. I swear one of these days I'll have to get a watch or something. She takes a moment to gather herself and then continues. Okay, so does anyone notice anything unusual about the club today? We all exchange blank stares as if in ignorance before turning back to Monica. Something important, perhaps. Natsuki sips smoke. Yeah, you're always late. I don't think that's what she meant, Natsuki. Well, it is something important about the club. Monica lets out a deep sigh. Other than that, have you noticed anything that hasn't changed? This time it's Yuri's turn to be smug. Natsuki, apparently. Hey, that's not what she meant either, doofus. Alright, everyone, calm down, please. What I was getting at is that when I say everyone, that still only includes us, the five of us. So, let's talk about the festival, shall we? The other girls, 3 girls. The other 3 girls let out a collective groan. Even if I don't voice it, I feel the exact same way. None of us really wanted to think about it. I know. It's kind of a touchy subject, but we need to talk about it if we're ever going to get these straightened out between all of us. You were all there, but does anyone need a refresher? The festival? is a day that all of us would be all too happy to forget. At least, that's what the looks on Sayori Natsuki's and Yuri's face tell me. But if Monika's insistent on bringing it back up, I guess we have no choice but to remember. It's Monday, and time for the school festival. I've always enjoyed these, as they were essentially a day off from school, but I never got involved in anything like this. I can't believe I have to read a poem. I'm still not even that proud of the one I chose. All of a sudden, my mind jumps to Sayori, who hasn't come out. I was waiting outside her door for her to come out, but it seems she's overslept again. Anxious, I walk to her house once more. I still don't feel very comfortable doing it, but I'm not going to be late because of her. Besides, it's what a boyfriend would do, right? I walk upstairs to her room. I set my book bag down outside the door. I begin to knock on the door, yet I'm still met with no response. Geez, come on, Sarah. Are you dead or something? Wake up. Guess I can't do much else. Open the door. See her asleep. I'll walk over and tap her on the shoulder. I see her turn up. Subaru? What's wrong? She lets out a huge yawn. Did she forget today was? I want to be mad at her, but instead I find myself stunned. She looks so cute. Hey, Sayori, it's time to get up, okay? We're gonna be late for the festival. What? The festival? Oh, Subaru. Subaru will be mad if I don't get up. She throws the covers off her and gets up and opens her eyes to the best of her body. Oh, Subaru, you're here already. Sorry, I must have overslept. It's okay. You still have time. I'll be going outside, okay? Outside, Subaru? Oh no, you'll be cold. Go downstairs. I'll be alright. Be right out, okay? I'm confused by Sayori's request, but I oblige. It's not that big of a deal to wait for her inside the house. After a few minutes, I see Sayori come down the stairs. She walks over to the kitchen to pour herself a bowl of cereal. Thanks for waiting up for me, Subaru. You really are always looking out for me. I still like the energy to reprimanding. No problem, Sayori. Now, let's get going, shall we? As soon as I'm done with breakfast. You know how I get if I skip it. Fine. We arrived at the festival 20 minutes late, immediately get out to work on helping set up the decorations, and Yuri made it for the electrical event. Thankfully, not much happened during our absence, but some of the stage was already set up. How Monika, Yuri, and Natsuki got a piano into the room is a mystery of the ages. They got a piano in the room? What? Half an hour later, and we're finished. To celebrate our good work, Sayori and I both take one for Natsuki's cupcake. Sayori immediately stuffs it into her mouth while I take a moment to inspect Natsuki's latest design. Instead of the traditional swirl or kittens on top, she shaped the icing into closed books. Each one uniquely decorated to mimic the cover of famous novels from around the world. Quite fitting of the club's theme. Wow, Natsuki, these are really good. They might even be your best batch yet. Oh, thanks. Seriously, I'm impressed at how the icing's done. Something this intricate must have taken a lot of time and effort, or both. Well, duh. I've gotten a lot of practice with this kind of thing by now. It's really not that hard once you've done it a few times. Natsuki suddenly turns a bright shade of red and speaks under her breath. I just hope that everyone else is impressed by them as much as that you guys are. Yuri and Monika both walk over and each take a cupcake as well. We all take a few moments to enjoy the rich flavor and show Natsuki's our gratitude. Geez, I'm glad that you guys like them so much. Just make sure you save enough for our guests too, right? I can't read. Speaking of guests, has anyone signed up to join the club yet? No, not so far. But then again, the festival hasn't really picked up yet either. All in due time, I suppose. We haven't started to read any of our poetry yet either. Speaking of which, do you have your poem with you, Subaru? I finished the last bite of my cupcake and reply. Oh yeah, it's right here in my book bag. I cut myself off. I suddenly come to realize the now apparent emptiness where my book bag should be. I mean, I did. I must have set it down somewhere when I was waiting for Sayori. Well, that isn't very good. We don't have time for you to run back and grab it. Monika turns from me to address the rest of the club. Does anyone have a poem they could lend Subaru? To me, he forgot his. She asks me a quick aside glance as she continues. You know, the main event of the day and everything, Monika is having fun guilt tripping me, I think. It's not like I did it on purpose. Suddenly Sayori steps into the conversation of my defense. Hey, there's no need to pick on Subaru like that. For the record, I forgot my poem too, so he's not the only one. Sayori, that's not something that you should feel proud of. But I just forgot. You can't just go forgetting things like that, Sayori. Not only are you both late because you overslept, but now two of us don't even have anything to read to our guests. You're supposed to help me run the literature club, but the truth of the matter is that in the end, you not only skirt your responsibilities, I even get stuck pulling your slack on top of that. When you do things like that, do you ever think about how much work you're relieving everyone else? How are we supposed to attract new club members now? Well, it's not like my reading was going to attract anyone new to the club anyway, so really, I don't count. Sayori, did you leave your poem behind just so you wouldn't have to read in front of everyone today? What? Of course not. Why would I do that? I didn't even sleep in today. I actually got up early for once. I was late this morning because I couldn't find where I left my poem. I even told Subaru that when I was apologizing to him. I wouldn't lie about something like that. Oh, so that's what she mentioned she was looking for earlier. She was speaking so fast I didn't even catch that. Don't play dumb with me. You're just trying to save the face in front of the club right now, aren't you? I'm honestly ashamed of your behavior, ex-vice president. At this point, a crowd of students has been gathering at the door, taking an interest at the unfolding drama. Several of them slowly fall into the classroom for a better view. A couple of the braver ones sneak further in and enjoy one of Natsuki's cupcakes as they snicker at us. Natsuki steps in. Hey, you leave Sayori alone. I didn't want to read any of the dumb poem anyway. In fact, none of us did. You're the only one who wanted to go through with this dumb idea in the first place, Monika. Monika looked at Natsuki for a moment before speaking again. I'm sorry, Natsuki. And here I thought you were confident enough to read in front of everyone, but I guess that's not really the case after all. Wow, I've never seen this side of Monika before. Honestly, I'm pretty shocked. She seems rather irritable, to say the least. Perhaps it's because she's under pressure, being in public like that, and Natsuki isn't having any of that. Oh, I'm sorry, Monika. And here I thought that you were the kind of leader that listened to her club members when they voiced a concern, but I guess not. Some club president you are, Natsuki. In case you weren't listening, no one's asking for your opinion. So, if you don't want to do anything for the festival, then why don't you just go read the manga by yourself in the corner like you usually do? Okay, things are getting way too out of hand here. I'm trying to think of a way to stop the argument, but I don't even know where to step in. Thankfully, Sayori tags back in for Natsuki. Well then, I'll ask her now. Natsuki, what's your opinion? Why, I'm glad you asked, Sayori. At least somebody cares about the rest of the club's opinion. And, in my opinion, Monika's being an awful jerk. And in my opinion, neither of you really care all that much about the Literature Club after all. Maybe that can change someday in the future, but I doubt it. Guys! Stay out of this, Yuri! Yuri squeals and quietly backs away from the other girls. As she backs up, she accidentally bumps into one of the other students and finally takes notice of the growing crowd furthering her embarrassment. I turn to the other club members and gather my confidence. There's only one thing I can do. I gotta play Sayori here. Well, here goes nothing. Hey! A sudden shout jolts them out of their squabble. There's no need to argue like this. Aren't you all friends? Well, friends don't argue with each other. So, stop! Wow, I think I actually did it. Natsuki opens her mouth to retort, but she takes one look at me and quickly closes it. At this point, the crowd's mostly dispersed already, although a few students stuck around to thank Natsuki for the cupcakes. Even from here, it's noticeable that our sign-up sheet was just as empty as when we started. Jesus. So does everyone understand why this club is still at square one? The rest of us look down at the floor in disappointment. Monika follows suit. She knows that she was part of the problem after all. Even if she doesn't want to admit it, Monika's eyes move up to the back of the room, lost deep in thought. She takes a moment and lets out a sigh before continuing. Sayori, Subaru, I'm really sorry that I snapped at both of you. Look, I know that Sayori didn't intend to oversleep or lose her poem or whatever yesterday, and I know that you were both busy with bringing the decorations here too. I even noticed that effort that Sayori had put into her hygiene yesterday. I was honestly impressed. Given that, I can understand how you might lose track of things when your mind's so preoccupied. And if I'm being honest, I share some of the blame for that too. As the one in charge of the events, I should have had you both email your poems last night just in case, or something to that effect. I hate to admit it, but as club leader, I failed you both. She turns to the other two girls and continues monologuing. And I'm sorry for yelling at both of you too, Yuri Natsuki. I really shouldn't have I stepped way out of line. I cannot read anything right now. Like, I'm awful. Monica turns to address the whole group again. I should have listened to all of you in the first time around. It's just, she takes a moment to gather her thoughts again and continues. I've been working so hard on getting preparations set up for this festival. I've been practicing piano for 6 hours straight every single day for the past 2 weeks, plus any free time I had after class was over. I practiced reading my poem in front of the mirror nearly 100 times to make sure that I had it memorized by heart. I posted a few dozen flyers of my own design around the school to advertise our event, and I even composed my own song to play as background music for everyone's poem to help them keep the rhythm to the words. I had to call in a favor, to borrow a piano from the music department, and I even spent my own money to rent a microphone, a stage light, and a video camera to make sure that this whole event would be something worth remembering. I know that none of you were all that interested in performing for the festival at first, but I was really hoping that my enthusiasm would have proved to be infectious. I thought that maybe if I showed you all how much effort I was putting in, that it would inspire you all to do the same. I just wanted everything to be perfect, to prove just how awesome our club is. But I'll let that get in the way of what matters most. And for that, all I can say is, I'm sorry. I'm utterly taken back. I never realized just how much effort Monica had been putting in the festival behind the scenes. No wonder she was always so late to the club. To think that it had kind of become a running gag for us. And on top of that, all of that, I never expected to hear such a heartwarming apology out of her. I think that we all seriously underestimated just how much the school festival really meant to her. I want to man up and take my share of the responsibility, but how am I even supposed to follow up something like that? Oh well, here's goes nothing. I suppose I have to apologize too. It was my mistake that caused everything to spiral out of control in the first place after all. I should have double-checked everything myself instead of surfing the web when I was waiting for Sayori. So yeah, I'm sorry everyone. Natsuki stepped forward. Well, you both need to stop being so hard on yourself. It's dumb. Neither of you are oh, I just missed that. Neither of you are at fault anyway, so stop feeling so guilty about it. I can understand Monica wanting everything to go smoothly for the festival, and it's not really fair that we let her shoulder so much of the burden. And even after she did all of that, we still couldn't bother to do. It's really, I'm the one who... Through the rushing of her words and the shakiness of her voice, it's clear that Natsuki really struggling to apologize. Sayori comes over and wraps her arms around Natsuki. I forgive you, Natsuki. And you too, Monica. And Subaru. It doesn't matter that we all made some mistakes yesterday. It's not a big deal as long as we're all still friends. Then it comes down to it. Natsuki dries her eyes and the faintest hint of a smile starts to grace her lips. Yeah, well, the club might not have any new members, but we make up for quantity with quality, right? Yuri stops looking at her shifting feet and finally breaks her silence. I like the club the better this way. I know you wanted more members, Sayori and Monica, but I don't really. It's great for there to be a place just for us where we all like each other just the way we are and don't have any serious drama. Besides, if we can still get that heated when there's just 5 of us, just imagine what could happen if there were more. Hey, my Polish friend. Peace. Seriously ponders that line for a moment, something I rarely see out of her. Well, I don't want to take on any more members if our founding members aren't completely on board, so I guess that I agree with you guys. Hey, Mario. Monica takes a look at everyone, processing everything that's happened over the last several minutes. She seems to slowly soften to the rest of the public outlook. So, I'm the only one left, huh? I guess that settles it in. No more new club members, at least for the time being. Hey! Again, hello! Okay, everyone. Oh, you're talking to Mario. Sorry. If this is the club's final decision, then that's good enough for me. But I want us all to be completely open with our hearts. Are we totally sure that the literature club is good as it is? I decided to speak first myself for once. I like spending every afternoon with all of you. I don't think it could get any better than it already is. Even if we had 100 club members. Absolutely. Who needs 100 club members when each of us is 100 times more fun anyways? I don't mind this at all. In fact, I prefer it. It's honestly great just hanging out with all of you every day. I agree, all is the right answer. If there were more of us, then we wouldn't be able to spend all of the time together. And I wouldn't trade that for anything. Alright, everyone, it's official. The Literature Club will retain its 5-member count. For now, at least. Everyone beams at the news. Well, no poems this week. Take it as a show of a good faith from me, I guess. Woo! Thanks, Monica. Ah, well, alright. I like writing poems fine, but getting a break now and then is nice too. Monica looks over at me with a smile. We all leave the club together before Monica and I split off from the group. So, Subaru, am I still coming over this Sunday? Of course. It's a date. I wink at her. She blushes and my heart skips a beat. My heart skips a beat. God, Monica and I really are a couple now. It's so weird. I never really expected it to happen, but here we are. I always thought she was so out of my league that I would be just crushing on her for the rest of high school. To see her as my girlfriend, I smiled to myself. I can't wait for Sunday. Uh-oh. It's gonna skip to Sunday, watch. It's gonna skip the entire week of school. Nope. And the end of the period, and the rush to get to the next week, 4th period. Ah, computer science class. 1 full hour of playing browser games and fiddling around with the built-in paint program. I don't know if I'll pursue tech as a career. Either way, its being essentially recess was enough to entice me to join the class. According to Monica, her thought process was the same. We share 4th period. She takes it a bit more seriously than I do, however. Yeah, I'm kind of trying to figure out what he tried to say just then, too. I was like, huh? Speaking of Monica, when I walk into class, she motions for me to sit next to her. Doesn't something normally sit here? Someone normally sit here? I asked, sitting down. Yeah, but she's out today. It'd probably be completely boring without someone sitting here. I'm not saying I mind, but would no one else in this class talk to you? You are a really attractive girl in the computer class, science class. She noticeably blushes. Fair point. But, I mean, they'd only be talking to me because of that. You're not doing the same, right? No, not at all. I'm just pointing that out. I decided to leave out the fact that her prettiness is one of the 4 reasons I joined the literature club, and thus one of the only reasons I ever talked to her in the first place. Anyway, have you finished your project yet? Oh yeah, that. We're supposed to be working on a presentation for that we're going to do as a career and how it relates to tech. I have about 3 slides out of the 11 required so far. I'm more than a 4th of the way done. I say almost proudly. I'd be impressed if that wasn't 2.75 slides. What have you been doing during the 4 days we had to work on this? I said more than. It's actually 3 slides. Also, I'm just doing what everyone else is doing in this class. Playing computer games. Here, check this out. I turn back to my computer and click the folder labeled schoolwork, which doesn't actually contain any schoolwork. I then click the file www2history.exe. Nazi Fighter 3D appears on my screen. That's what you've been doing? Shooting Mecha Hitler? She asks, smiling. Hey, it's a fun game, alright? Have you ever played a video game before? I don't have time to spend all day on them. And clearly, I'm not as big a fan of them as you are. But I've played 3 or 4 of them. Besides, if I didn't play video games, how would I know about Mecha Hitler? She makes a point. Alright, I stand corrected. Why'd you get so judgmental about it then? I wasn't. Sorry if it came out that way. I just thought it was funny. That's what you spent your time doing. Well, you keep laughing. I'm going to keep enjoying myself. I reply as I load up a new game. I'm playing for a couple of minutes when I notice Monica watching me play. Normally when my game plays observed, it gets worse. But for some reason, this time I remain on level with my normal play. Finally, when I'm about to exit, she pipes up. Turn around and activate that corner over there. It'll take you to a secret level. Jeez, how much do you know about this? I know more than you think, she says almost anonymously. Finally, the teacher pipes up. Thank you, James. That was a good presentation. Up next is Monica. Yes, ma'am. One moment. Then she goes back to typing something on his computer. Monica takes one of her look at hers. Her eyes widen, and she turns to me. Hey, Subaru. None of my work from yesterday is saved. I've got 2 slides to go before I'm though. I just need a bit more time. Can you cover it for me? How? I'm less done than you are. Like some kind of scene or something. Go up there, present, and when you get to slide 4, act like it didn't save or something. She docks points for unpreparedness, and I'd be volunteering. Are you insane? Please, I can't fail this project. Well, I'll do it for you. Fine, I'll do it. Thanks, Subaru. I owe you one. Yeah, and with all the influence you have, I expect that one to be pretty big. She's about to reply when the teacher pops up. Miss Monica, are we ready to start? Actually, ma'am, may I go before her? I want to get this over with. I don't see why not, Subaru. Come on up. I look my flash drive into the teacher's computer and open my presentation. It shows up on the projector. 22 pairs of eyes, all suddenly focused on me. I'm going to have to be as convincing as possible with this whole, oh no, it didn't save thing. I go through the first 3 slides and with the confidence of any other high schooler. Not great, but not terrible either. As I get to the 4th slide, I begin my routine. Wait, where is it? I ask myself out loud. Loud enough for the rest of the class to hear. Very good question, Mr. Subaru. Where is the rest of your presentation? It must not have saved on my flash drive last night when I was working on it. It's still at home. Both statements are lies, and our teacher doesn't seem to have bought them. It's still at your home. You forgot to save your project? Yes. Subaru, why did you do it at your home anyway? I gave you plenty of class time. Well, yes, my topic was hard to research. I need time to finish it. The 4th slide was hard to research. It's a bit of an unorthodox job, so there's not too much information. I still have it. It's just at home. She seems to look at me trying to read whether I'm lying or not. I cannot read. Well, Subaru, maybe you should have checked for that before you volunteered to present. You understand I'm docking you of half of the project grade. Yes, I managed to stammer out. The teacher tells me to sit down, and as we retreat, Monica expresses her happiness. Subaru, you're the best boyfriend ever. Seriously? Thanks. The teacher again speaks up. Well, seeing that the bell will ring in 5 minutes, I think presentations are over for today. Take your last 5 minutes off, everyone. I promise I will make this up to you. Thank you so much. Something about her calling me the best boyfriend ever seems like enough, especially because of how long a list I'm probably competing with. I, of course, don't mention this. I'm lost in thought when the bell finally rings. Bye, Subaru. See you in the literature club, alright? And with that, we both leave. I'm probably failing the class now, but seeing how happy Monica was made it worthwhile. It's Sunday, like any other. I've been waiting since last Sunday for Monica to come over. It's only been a week, but it always ends up feeling longer. At least compared to the seemingly short time we spent together. Even if it's several hours, really. A knock on the door bring me back to reality. I got to answer it. Hi, Subaru. Nice to see you again. Monica walks in as if it was routine. Which at this point, it basically is. I wonder how long we'll keep this up. So, what's the plan for today, huh? Monica patiently looks at me, smiling perhaps in anticipation. I'm prepared to disappoint. I didn't actually have a plan for today. Aw, that's no good. Come on, I'm sure if we put our heads together we can think of something. We both think about this for a moment. Finally, I come up with an idea. Maybe we could watch some TV? Hey, I feel lazy today. Sure, why not? And with that, she sits next to me on the couch. I go to get the TV remote and sit back down. And notice Monica's a bit discomforted by my absence, but seems better when I get back. So, what do you want to watch? I don't really know. Here, let me flip through the channels and see if I can find something. Unless you want to watch something yourself. Nah, I don't mind. Whatever you choose works. With that, she grabs the remote and starts flipping through the channels. Finally, she comes across a horror movie and stays there. DVD. Oh, I love this movie. Want to watch it together, Subaru? Horror movies have always really scared me, so naturally the idea of one is kind of off-putting. However, I don't want to appear scared in front of Monica. Yeah, guess. Anything you want to remember? I try to hide the fact that I'm scared by turning off the lights and closing the blinds. Monica opens her mouth to say something, but quickly closes it. We missed about 5 minutes in the movie, but nothing important. It's only when the movie really picks up that things really start to change. It's a frame story. Some criminals go into the abandoned house, finding some DVDs. They play each one, containing its own miniature horror story, each scarier than the last. The fifth one is particular that gets to me. In fear, I close my eyes and close the gap between us, burying my face in her side. It's only when I realize that what I've done that I move quickly away. Aw, Saru, you're scared, aren't you? That's nothing to be ashamed about. Come here. She outstretches her arm and I return to where I was moments ago. She goes back to watching the movie. I contemplate what to say here, or if I should say anything at all. Monica! She turns and grins at me, and her words seem to predict what I was going to say. I don't mind. If you're scared, that's fine. Lots of people get scared about this kind of thing. I'll protect you, don't worry. She says the last part with a bit exaggerated confidence, a smile, and go back to watching the movie. Subaru? What's up? Thanks. I know you're scared, and I'm glad that you do this with me anyway. My mouse is like literally right there. You know, I would anytime. Besides, I love you. This anyway. I do too, and the movie makes it even better. With that, we take one last look at each other and go back to watching. Eventually the movie ends and we both get up. Monica's ready to leave. This was a lot of fun, Subaru. I'm glad I came over every Sunday. I'm glad too. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, alright? We say our goodbyes and Monica leaves. Now even now I still can't tell her I love her. I guess that's alright. She already knows, but I still lack the confidence. That sucks. At least it's not that important. Or is it? It's Sunday, and before I even realize that Monica rings the doorbell, we're just gonna keep skipping through until they break up or something. I have that feeling. I go downstairs and answer it. Hey Subaru, what's up? Not much. How have you been? Pretty good actually. Although I think the people in school might know. I've never received this many texts in my life. She points to her phone. Well, at least we have a whole day to think about how to solve that issue. I guess you're right. Well, what are we doing today? I motion her over. She follows me to my room. Something you need here? I was going to get my console, or maybe an anime or something. You have a preference? She chuckles. Aw, Subaru. You know there are things you can do outside, right? How long has it been since you've gotten some fresh air in school, not included? If I told you, it might reflect poorly on me. I knew it. How about outside, huh? It's good for you. Sure. If that's what you want to do, then I guess I don't see why not. Ooh. It's getting harder to speak as I go. So we head outside, and within about a minute, we're stuck on what to do. I ask Monica what she had in mind, and she starts to think about it. So, what were you actually planning to do here? I don't really know. I kind of just thought I would get you out here. Great. We're both stuck out of ideas. Do you have, like, a soccer ball or something? Anything related to sports? I do have a plastic baseball bat and a ball. I could probably use some pieces of old wood as bases or something, so I do just that. I play both pitcher and catcher, and we only have switch off after 3 outs or a run. Tutor athleticism. Even if my backyard is small, she completely dominates me. I just got into third base for the 3rd time when I notice something approach us. As she gets closer, it appears to be Sayori. Hey guys, are you playing baseball? Yeah. And we're doing perfectly fine. Just the 2 of us. While Mona's Shuri, her words seem to be subtly asking Sayori to leave. I decide to step in. Yeah, you want to play with us? I'm sure Monica needs extra help. We don't need to unbalance the team, Subaru. Sayori. I was running the assumption that Sayori and Monica were friends. Monica, however, seems to be defying that. Sayori, Subaru will talk with you another time. He's spending time with his girlfriend right now. I'm almost taken aback. Oh, I think Sayori is too. If she is, she certainly doesn't say it. Oh, well, alright. I guess as long as my friends are spending time together, it's fine. I'll be at home. If you change your mind, and then she walks off. While I'm sad for her, Monica seems indifferent at best. You ready, player? I'm conflicted. Should I stick up for Sayori, even if it means upsetting Monica, or is Sayori truly alright with that? The right option is sticking up for Sayori. Because that was rude. That was so mean. But I don't want to end up fighting with Monica. God dang it. This is such a pain in the butt to pick up. Okay, so we're gonna stick up with... No, Monica, that wasn't right. What do you mean? Is Sayori your friend, Monica? Yes, why? Because you acted as... How you act is not how a friend would treat another. Are you jealous of her, Monica? No, I just thought it would be unbalanced and she wasn't even invited. The normal confidence in her voice is gone, and I can tell she regrets it. I choose to accept that. Monica, I like you. And only you. There's no reason to let Sayori threaten you. I am also Sayori's friend, and I'm going to talk to her about this. I'd recommend you do the same. I still struggle, especially now, to say the L word. Ooh. I just want to drop my baseball bat and walk over to Sayori's house. Knock on the door, and about a minute, she answers. Give me a second, guys. F you, Jacob. F you. Just because I stuck up for one person. F you. I knock on the door, and in about a minute, she answers. Oh, hi, Subaru. You guys change your mind? Monica might want to apologize to you, and I want to tell you something. I sit on the porch and motion for her to do the same. I know that it might have hurt you, and I understand why. What Monica did back there was wrong, and if she does that while I'm not around, or if she tries to get you to stop talking to me or anything like that, you come to me first, okay? Oh, okay. But you and Monica might not like each other after that. Sayori, I wouldn't want a girlfriend who didn't want me having friends with that were other girls. If that's what she's planning, I want no part of it. Sayori looks up and her expression changes. I look up as well to see Monica standing there. She's at first looking at us, but when our eyes meet, she suddenly finds interest in the sidewalk. Hey Sayori, I'm sorry for how I acted back there. I realized it was not best for me to act jealous like that. I really did let my emotions get the best of me. Sorry. Sayori walks up to Monica, grabs her on the shoulder, despite their height difference, and looks at her. Monica looks back. Monica, it's alright. You and Subaru are getting along. It hurt when you said that to me. Yeah, but I can accept it. I know, too, that you didn't really mean it. You would have said it to anyone. I don't really believe it, but at least the two made up. I stand up. So, now that that's over, who wants to play baseball? Both of their faces light up, and we walk back over to my backyard. Jesus. I need to just like do vocal exercises every time I'm gonna do a stream, just like, you know, thing, you know, kind of thing. I don't know. While the tension still remains, it quickly overshadows. It's overshadowed by our enjoyment of the game. And hey, Monica. And hey, Monica and Sayori are playing on the same team, at least for right now. That's good enough for me. Peace and love. It's just like any other Sunday, me waiting patiently for Monica to show up. We've done this quite a few times now, and it's starting to set in as a commonplace. It's still exciting each time, and it's kind of becoming a factor of motivation for the rest of the week. But it's a different kind of excitement now. As I ponder this, Monica knocks on my door. Hey, Subaru. She's in casual clothing as usual. She's not holding anything of a note, which I guess means I'm coming up with today's activity. She immediately takes one of the look at me and frowns. Subaru, did you want your hair to end up like that? Oh crap, my hair. Didn't get to that this morning, did I? I don't remember combing. Sorry, must have forgotten. I can't read. Oh, I didn't want to be mean about it. I just wanted to ask. Oh, don't worry. You weren't being mean. It's good to point this kind of thing out. I'll fix that when I go upstairs. Speaking of which, would you like to come inside? She nods. I go inside. She follows me, and, well, alright. I'll get today's activity set up. I start to walk away when I hear Monica pipe up. So, what's your activity going to be? I smile. We're going to play some video games. Video games? Well, I guess it's bound to happen at some point. It's only fair that after taking you outside last week, you get to keep me cooped up in here. Hey, it'll be fun, alright? She nods and goes to sit down. I go upstairs and grab the wires, console, controller, and a couple of games. I remember to go to my bathroom to fix my hair. I don't know which one I should show Monica, though. If I picked correctly, it might make her more interested in the hobby. I go downstairs to see her sitting on the couch waiting. I hook up the wires to the television and grab the games. So what game are we going to play then? I ponder this for a moment. Getting this right will be crucial. All the games will be really fun. But I know one of them is one that Monica wants to play the most. Oh, the choice. The choice. I grab Wormhole 2's box and pop the disc in the tray. I dim the lights and we both sit on the couch. While she does pay attention, she doesn't seem to enjoy it. She still remains interested, watching what I do and commenting on the different parts of the game, but she doesn't seem too involved in it. We stay like this until sundown. Bye, Subaru. Something different next week, huh? Fine by me. I'll see you, Monica. Or see you Monday. Huh. Oops. God, I messed up so badly. What was I thinking? Darn it, I haven't saved it at all this entire time, and I feel awful for it. It's Sunday. For some reason, I feel particularly off. I'm excited for Monica's visit, but I feel ill. It's only when I start sneezing that I figure out why. I developed a cold. Great. I'm just about to prep some coffee when Monica knocks on the door. So, of course, I go to greet her. However, I tell her immediately the bad news. Monica, I wouldn't stay here. In case I don't give the appearance, I'm sick today. Sorry. You're sick? Subaru. That's the reason for me to say. For me to say. I can't read right because I'm like awful at my job. God. Okay. Who's gonna take care of you? I'll be fine. I'm more concerned about you getting sick. I can take care of myself. Yeah, but taking care of yourself is no use. Why else would we have doctors? Now come on, let me help you. I think about this for a moment. On one hand, I did warn her and she is insisting. But on the other hand, it's still mean of me willingly to go along with this. She doesn't need to be sick like this. Alright, fine. But if you get sick, don't blame me. I won't. Now go lay down somewhere. I'll follow you. I naturally go to the comfortable bed, the one in my bedroom, and lay in it. Monica quickly throws my covers over me. Here. Now I'm gonna get you something to make you feel better. I'll be right back, alright? Don't go anywhere. Before I can mention that I can't really go anywhere. She leaves. A few minutes later, she arrives back with some coffee. I think this is how you like it, right? You left all this on the counter, so I assume you're going to make it before you answer the door. Oh yeah, I was going to. Thanks. I grab it and sit up to take a sip. I hold on to the mug with one hand and don't even notice when Monica pulls up a chair and grabs the other. I turn to her, holding a cup of her own. I'm just trying to keep your pulse in check. That's not how pulse works. That'd be my wrist. Also, a cold wouldn't really affect my pulse. Well, you're right. So, why do it? I know exactly why, but I want to hear it out for Monica. Well, it's more because I decide to silence her stuttering. I squeeze her hand, and her cheeks start to turn a bit red. I smile, and she smiles at me. A sneeze then comes out of nowhere and ruins the moment. Oh, you need tissues? Here, I should go get you some. Where do you keep them? Right there over on my desk. I pray that every god I can think of that she doesn't put two and two together with the lotion right next to Oh my god. Jesus. Did I just read that right? I pray to every god I can think of that she doesn't put two and two together with the lotion right next to it. Oh my god. You freaking pervert. Jesus. She grabs it. I think none of them answered. When she returns it to me, I blow my nose and throw the tissue in the nearby trash can. So, Suru, would you like to tell me why this was in the location it was? Even with a joking tone in her voice, I still hesitate to answer. It's really difficult to admit. I can feel my face going redder than a tomato. Well, kind of funny story. It's more because don't need to stress out over it. I'm just teasing you. Besides, I already know you were like this. Oh! Are you a teenage boy? But I can tell by the way you look at me sometimes. His grin remains in place through the entire sentence. Jesus, dude. I can feel my face getting even redder. Monica grabs my remote and turns on the TV. Great, now this really is a hospital. Bedbound TV on nurse tending my needs. Well, you're sick, so you deserve it. Now is there something you wanted to watch? Nope. You can pick it up if you like. With that, she flips over to the right of the dead. I've already seen it, but I don't mind watching it again. And it's a pretty good show. Subaru? Uh-huh. Oh yes, what's up, Monica? Were you kinda staring at me? Something wrong? No. I just spaced out. I'm sorry. I didn't make you uncomfortable. Oh, you're fine. I just didn't want to be doing anything wrong. With that, she turns back to the TV. We sit like this for a bit until her hand meets mine and they interlock once more. Subaru, I'm glad I was able to help you out. It's great to spend time with you, even if I could just get sick, you know. Yeah, I like this too. But don't get sick. You make me feel really bad about it. Haha, I won't then. With that, she returns to the show as do I. It's only when the sun finally starts to set that she releases my hand. Something seems to be missing on the second she does. Well, I've got to go then. Bye, Subaru. Feel better. I'll feel better as long as you don't get sick. That work? Yeah, I won't be sick, promise. See you tomorrow. With that, she walks downstairs. Right before the door opens and closes behind her, I hear her sneeze. Great. It's Sunday once more, and the time again for Monica's show. Consider this idea. How lucky am I? The girl I've crushed on for years is actually dating me, and best of all, we're actually getting on really well. It's the best feeling in the world. Being with her in general is the best feeling in the world. God, I love her so much. Hello. Monica interrupts my thinking. She walks in as usual. She's quite bundled up. She takes her stuff off and hangs it by the door. It's a dusty old coat rack, but it suffices. Cold out this time of year, isn't it? Certainly is. Went over to Sayori's earlier today, and man, it was freezing. Her expression changes when I mention Sayori, almost jealous. Whatever. I continue talking. I mean, we're here. Ooh, Jesus. We're knee deep in December, I guess. That kind of thing is natural. At least Christmas is soon. That is coming up, isn't it? Ooh, we should spend it together, you and me. Christmas with Monica, isn't that something you normally do with a family? But what family do I have? And to be fair, if things go right, we will be family soon. Not like I really have anyone who'll complain. Alright, sure. Great, my mom would love to have you. She stops for a minute, as if thinking about me and her mom would get along. Based off what my parents used to say about in-laws, this sounds exciting. Although, it can't be too bad. This is Monica's mom. The goodness or badness of a person can really be attributed to their parents. Anyway, not much we can do down here. Well, would you like to go upstairs? Why not? We begin to walk upstairs and nearly trip when we get up there. I'll let Monica go first for obvious reasons, but she still notices. God, what's with me today? Whatever. We arrive at my bedroom. Monica starts things up by grabbing a remote. She's flipping it over to some action show. Jonathan's Strange Escapades. It's on commercial break right now. We stand here awkwardly. Monica takes a seat on my bed, back against the wall. I sit on my desk chair, turning it to face the TV. Monica seems saddened about something. Are you not going to join me, Subaru? I mean, if you want me to. That's why I'm inviting you over here, silly. Come on. Well, no reason not to. I get out of my chair, letting it roll back and hit to the desk. I sit next to her and she puts an arm around me. Oh my god, he's awful at being a boyfriend. I'm sorry, he just is. I smile at her. The show comes on. We're enjoying the anime when all of a sudden my heater stops. Oh, fantastic. Here, let me fix that. Meanwhile, feel free to grab the cover. Okay. I get up and try to fix the heater. Damn. Thing never works. That's right. For some reason, kicking it doesn't really help like it normally does. So much for that. I walk back to Monica. Normal solution's a bust. Unless you think it'd be fun to take the thing apart and we can do that too much. We can sometime. For now, why don't you join me here? I don't mind sharing. She opens the blanket with her arms outside it to make room for me to sit down. To do so, she puts her arm around me, closing the blanket around both of us. She beams. I really love this blanket, Subaru. Reminds me of you. Almost like you're hugging me when I put it on. Haha. Wonder why she said that. I take the hint without a word, put my arm around her. She turns the TV back on. Turns back to the TV. You know what? Would make me this even better? No, what? This is a surprise. But I'll tell you, it's a nice warm liquid to put inside you if you're cold. Oh, Subaru, that's a bit confident of you. Her voice and expression both seem a bit more sultry. I don't really understand why. Yep, let me go get it. Oh god. Jesus. She looks very focused. I walk through the hall and down the stairs. From there, it's a short walk to get to my kitchen. Jesus Christ, this is so perverted, I'm sorry. I get the milk from my refrigerator and pour it into some mugs. And put those mugs into the microwave and let them heat up. I go into my pantry and grab the packets. The milk is done in the microwave. I take it out. White, warm, and liquid. Oh. Oh. So when I said a nice warm liquid to put inside you, she thought I was... Oh. Oh my god. Wait, on top of that, she was playing along too. That's why she called me confident. Nice going, Subaru. Real smooth. I add the packets to our drinks and stir them. I grab one in each hand and walk back upstairs. I reach my door. Here we are. I hand her a cup. Hold mine as she reopens the cupboard for it. Oh, with marshmallows too. Ah, thank you. You're welcome. She plays the show. I get a text from Sayori. She's asking if Monica's over and is telling me to say hello for her. Before I can, Monica sees the word Sayori on top of my phone. Saru, are you talking to her? Yeah, she's my friend. I can't believe this. Are you cheating on me? Maud? Yes. 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 What? Where did she get that from? No, that's not... Sayori's my friend. I wouldn't cheat on Monica. Do you really love Sayori more? What? No, Monica. I love you. Then why are you talking to Sayori? Because she's my friend, Monica. You seem a bit jealous. Monica realizes how she's coming off and begins to calm down. Jealous of her? Why would I be? I have nothing to be envious about. Yeah. I agree. Yet, for some reason, you still are, Monica. Do you really think I cheat on you? Well, I don't mean it like that, but it's just... She struggles to word it correctly. Why doesn't she trust me on this? Did someone else cheat on her? Does she think Sayori is better than her? What's going on? Monica, I want an explanation. She struggles to speak. What's going on? You're right. It's that... She sighs. Saru, I've never done this before. I have no idea what to expect. Not only that you and Sayori have been friends for so long, and we've only just started dating, so I thought even if our relationship is on a higher level, you might still like her more. Monica, trust me. If I had the thought... It's a mod. It's not... Yeah. I wouldn't keep lying to you by keeping this relationship alive. I don't benefit from that anyway. Monica, I love you. So much. It started as a super crush, but I want to spend every Sunday every day after this, with you by my side. Sayori was not even on my mind until she texted me. Monica looks down, thinking over my words for a moment. After a bit, she smiles. Subaru, that's so sweet. I love you too. I'm sorry. I didn't trust you on this. I was just a bit scared is all. She looks at me for a bit, smiling shamefully. Those emerald eyes. I could look into them for 1,000 years. Her smile slowly fades as she stares back at me, and I get an idea. You know what I really want to do, like right now? I think we both know. Here, let me guess. With a word, she clears the gap between our mouths, kissing me. God, even after a second time, it feels so amazing. My heart begins to pound so quickly. You could hook it up to a generator and power the entire city. She locks her arms around my neck, somehow making things even worse. She's kissing me so passionately, it's actually pushing me down, and after a little bit, I have to stop for air. We don't really stop, though. With our heads still together, we still exchange small kisses in between recovering breaths. Subaru. Yes, Monica? Why are we stopping here? What do you mean? I mean, when two people really love each other, and they start making out, normally something comes after it. Oh god. You freaking pervert. At once I realize what she means. I'm stunned. But... She puts her finger on my lips. Shh. The only thing I want to hear from you from now on is the sound of you screaming my name. Oh my god. This just got really freaking dirty really fast. Oh my god. All you hear is Monica, Monica, you know. Oh, that just happened. So I think yeah, I think that's gonna be it for tonight for streaming wise. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, follow, all of that. Jesus. I think I'll be looking for more, but my streams will not be consistent for the next few days until Saturday and Sunday. I'm gonna start streaming Saturday, Sunday. Try to stream Monday nights, 10 to 12 roughly, and then yeah, keep that as a heads up, guys. 10 to 12 on Mondays, but Tuesdays. Oh no, Mondays 6 to 12. Tuesdays we'll do 10 to 12, and then Wednesdays we'll stream just about every day, all day, and then the next few days I'll be working and doing other stuff. So I hope you guys did enjoy. I hope you did enjoy. Again, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. But yeah, you got to see the Monica part, and yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I'm God the Killer, and that is it.